Welcome back to Mountain Mint here. We are back at work. We're going to start working on the concrete pad. We have this concrete pad that we're going to remove and we're going to replace it with pavers. We're going to use a concrete cutting machine, and then we're going to take the pieces and put them somewhere else, use them for something at some point in the future. Follow along and then we'll check out how that turns out. We are going to start with the project here for the concrete patio. Originally, the plan was to remove this concrete pad, and I made an effort, but that did not go so well. This concrete is really, really thick, and it's going to take a lot of effort. So I decided to, instead of taking out the concrete, I'm going to build the patio right on top, level it out with sand, and create a little frame using pressure treated 2x6s. And that should have the same effect. So it's solving a problem with working out a little bit less. Right now, I am busy trying to get a lot of things done before my season begins working in Yosemite. So I don't have much time and I want to get this project done. So for this week, today is Martin Luther King Day. For this week, starting on Monday, the weather is super nice. So I'm going to build this patio. I'm going to tear out this fence, put this fence in, and hopefully do the baseboard for the house. Follow me along in this video and we will see how this little patio area gets transformed into a beautiful paver patio. All right, let's try it. We've got the sand already in here. As you can see, on this side is where the concrete pad is. And this is where we're going to put the patio. The patio will be right on top of it. We'll frame it out using pressure treated 2x6s. And we'll make it look nice. And the next project will be removing that fence and putting together the garden boxes, which will go on that side. Here's what we have after 5-6 hours of work. Everything has been put together. The levels are where we want them to be. I'm going to try and give yourself a little wiggle room. And we have that option because of the way that I attach the corners. We have a little wiggle room there. I'm going to start filling in with sand. One last measure and we'll be good to go. Good morning. Welcome back. It is the middle of January here in California, Sierra foothills, Sierra Nevada foothills. I'm excited for the project of the day. It's going to be a half a day, but after considering several options on what to do today, I decided to move forward with the sand that I do have here and try and get as much of it done as I can with what I have. That reflects something that I am trying to do on my inside journey, is to accept what I have and move in a direction that leverages what I do have. Um, I know that I still need sand, so I will get some later along the way, just like I will gather skills as I move along my path. So that's the idea. I'm going to work 3 hours or so. Then I have some things I have to do. I'm going to Denver for a friend's birthday, and then I'm coming back. It's just a short weekend trip, and then I go back to work in Yosemite National Park. I'm trying to get as much done. I was going to work on bringing up the garden beds. I decided not to do that, and I decided to prioritize this. So let's get started here. Okay, the idea here is to try to get these blocks to fit right next to each other, get them as close as I can, um, and have them be square and leveled, sloping slightly this way to get water to move in this direction. That's the goal. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we can move the outside frame later if we get a little off. Um, that's what I like about this style of patio. It doesn't have to be perfect for it to look good. All right, let's get started. Well, here we are, taking a tea break. Made some hibiscus tea, sat down and noticed how that's higher than here, and that can't be. So we need to fix that. That's what I'm about to do. Sometimes in life, when you notice that you're going off balance, that's what you have to do. Additionally, as I was sitting down, I was thinking about how important it is to take breaks, to pause, to change things up. Sometimes you can get so caught up in trying to do something quickly, we lose sight of what the goal is, and the goal is to do it right. So we don't have to go backtrack. And then, and also taking the break, you get ideas. So I have an idea on how I can create what I need without having to do it one at a time. So I came up with another little idea while I took a break. I'm gonna try it. I'd like to take a moment and just look around and see all of this beauty that surrounds me. And I know that we have a lot of influencers, a lot of people talking about this and that. But I truly connect with these trees. It's so beautiful. I love my little space here. So I'd like to take a moment and look at these clouds. I was hanging out with somebody recently and they told me, look at those stereotypical clouds doing stereotypical things. And I looked up and I thought, yeah, you know what? You're right. That is very stereotypical what clouds do. Just hang out up